Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Wessy and welcome back to another video on my channel. In this video, I interview the #1 Roblox trading YouTuber, HighlyWanted. That's not even cap. You guys probably wouldn't expect me to be getting someone as big as HighlyWanted as a feature, but he's really just a great guy who just wants to help out in the trading community. So in this video, you're gonna hear more about some things he hasn't really answered, some questions no one's asked him before, and lots more. Enjoy, guys. I was telling my friends I was nervous for it, and I was like, I don't know why I'm nervous, bro. He's just a human. I'm like,
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry
but
about it.
no glaze, but like I low-key have looked up to you since I was 15, so.
I appreciate it. I'm trying to, spread the trading community as much as I can. So that honestly means a lot to me.
Nah, man, like the amount that you've been supporting me recently, like you don't owe me anything, but you act like you do, you know what I'm saying? And that makes a big difference. So let's
Honestly, I try to do that with anybody I see doing trading YouTube or like anyone that I feel like is inspired to do YouTube in general. I always try to help as much as I can.
yeah, I just try me too. I'm trying to push all the other YouTubers like I don't know if you know Zune, Zune, Xuun.
Never heard of him, no.
He has like 600 subs. I offered him a collab video today even, and Land, Pedro. I'm trying to get all of them to do videos with me and each other. But I need to see a video you and Pedro ASAP.
I mean, it could happen, but I just don't know what it would be. You know what I mean? Like,
Y'all gotta think of something.
that's the problem. Like with trading, I feel like there's not much you could do. Like even
Yeah.
trading challenges are impossible now because of the holds. You can't do it.
All right. Well, all right. Let's get started then. You publish videos and live streams almost daily. How have you managed to maintain that consistency, and what does your content workflow look like?
I feel like I've been able to maintain it because I just enjoy it, honestly. Like it doesn't feel like it's a task for me. I just have fun with it. I mean, I've been trading on Roblox like I don't know, like over 10 years. Kind of sad to say, but it's true. So I've always just had fun with it since I was a little kid doing it, and that has never stopped. And my workflow, that's a good question. I like try to work on a lot of videos at once because usually for my videos, I don't get the recordings done in one day. It usually takes like weeks for some of them. So currently, let me see how many videos I'm working on. I think I'm currently working on like 5 videos right now. So I try to, every time I have new content for it, I try to get it up to date and like finish as much as I can.
Absolutely, man. That's great. That's what I've been trying to do. I know you've been saying I need to upload more often, so I hired more editors, and so I'm having them all work on different videos at once, so I can try to upload like every 2 or 3 days.
Bet.
Yeah, cool answer. Recently you've expanded beyond trading into broader Roblox content. What inspired that shift, and how have your viewers responded?
Bet. I think, yeah, I've always tried to like make other kinds of videos, but at the end of the day, I think trading kind of ties my content together. Like recently I made what is probably, I don't know, my biggest and like my best video ever, trying to trade for all the katanas. And I mean, I guess in the title, it doesn't say anything about trading, but throughout the video I'm trading. And at the end of the day, I'm always trying to bring up the trading community as much as I can. So that's always the goal in the end.
So it's really about just tying it all together.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I feel like the majority of my videos are trading. I don't even know how many I have that aren't, honestly.
I mean, I've been seeing a lot of your content on Wanted Highly, and that I love what you're doing on both your channels, how you're posting, consistently, and the consistency is very impressive.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, now that I'm kind of done with school, I graduated a couple months ago, so I have a lot more time to actually do it and like make this my full-time thing, hopefully.
Bro, you're locked in, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Literally locked in. I mean, I wake up, edit videos, live stream, edit more videos, and it's kind of just a cycle at this point.
Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, I got 17 questions. I know I said 10 to 15, so if there's any that you don't want to answer, like feel free to, just say next question.
All right, no problem. I don't think there will be. Don't worry about it.
Can you walk us through one of your biggest or most memorable trades that you haven't ever gone over before, and what makes it stand out?
I don't even know how many trades there are that I haven't gone over. The only trades that I don't include are just boring trades. There was one trade that I took out of one of my videos because I wanted, so like, how I'm doing my series of collecting items. So originally I was going to start by collecting the elemental helms. And so I took out the trade where I got the tree helm, which actually ended up being an extremely good trade for me. But I took it out because I was gonna make it into that series originally, but it just didn't work out because I could never get the earth helm. And yeah, I still regret to this day not getting it because those items are insane now, but it is what it is.
Yeah, dude, you wanna know something crazy? You know that the lightning helm?
Yeah.
You know how it went from like 19k wrap to like 40k value?
Yeah.
2 days before it got hyped, I had 3 copies worth 19k wrap, and I traded them off for 5k OP in value.
Yeah, that's just how it is, man. Sometimes you never know. You can't even like, hate on yourself for that. You don't know at the end of the day.
Like, I really took that 60k loss. I was like, man, it is what it is. But like, dude,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is
know
crazy.
I don't know why people just see proofs and they're just like,
That's just how it is these days. I don't know. It's a weird system, but that's how it works, I guess.
hopefully, hopefully it just benefits us long term though. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen it benefiting you, but I've always been under the perception that you actually are a good trader and you don't really deserve the hate you get. Although you've been donated not even half your value, maybe like what, like 10 million? How much have you been donated?
So what I have on my alt is the items that I've donated. I think originally Hasm gave me 7 million, but now that's worth, I don't even know. I want to say it's over 15 million now. And then on my main account, I have 18 million, which wasn't donated. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
less than half. Yeah.
Exactly. Every time someone brings up how you've been donated, I always just try to bring up your alt because these people say it without even knowing you have an alt that exists. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, honestly. I don't really care at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of the times people are jealous that I get donated, I guess, which is fair enough. But I mean, the people who have a lot are not the ones who say anything. So
That's true. That's true. Everybody that has 1 mil plus, I'm pretty sure respects you, or doesn't know anything about
yeah.
you, doesn't know enough about you to have a real comment.
Yeah.
If you had to explain the basic concept of Roblox trading to your grandma, what would you use as an example?
Bet. Oh, I always say that like limited items and trading is like most similar to the stock market in a way, because I feel like the trading market just moves so quickly. Maybe a little bit less now with the hold period, but like I feel like, an item today could be getting, lowballed, and by tomorrow it can get 100k overpays. And it's just so unpredictable. Like things are always happening, and sometimes you just got to get lucky at the end of the day.
So okay, I think the example that I would use is basically like, Las Vegas. You just go in a casino, hope for the best.
It's true. I mean, but the way I look at it is, yeah, it is luck. But at the end of the day, you got to like put yourself out there in order to have a better chance, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
if you play, I'll use your example. If you play one machine at the casino, you have a very small chance. But if you play 100 machines, you have a much higher chance. So I think it's the same with trading.
That's the worst
advice I've ever heard in my entire life.
Okay, that's not advice. I'm just
You said
using your
gamble.
example. You said the casino. I'm not.
Nah, man, I'm
Look,
messing.
I don't gamble. That's not me. That's all you. You got it, man.
That is me. I actually lost
500k Robux to gambling.
Well, there you go, bro. You got it.
vidIQ estimates your monthly earnings between $871 to $2,600 just from videos alone. How has monetization of your videos shaped your content strategy as far as live streaming and getting donations?
I could say the vidIQ is very inaccurate. I do make more than 2,000, which is, I'm blessed. But how has it shaped my content? I mean, like at the end of the day, it does pay for like my rent and all that. So that is definitely a motivation to make more videos and like to put more effort into it. I could say that, but I don't think that I've ever like intentionally like changed a video or a stream to try to get more money out of it. But it definitely does motivate me. I could say that.
Yeah, for sure. That's great. I think that's exactly how it should be as a YouTuber, especially of your size and with your influence. I think it's great that you're just entertaining your community and not directly taking advantage of them, because that's what they're paying for. They're paying for the entertainment.
Yeah, for sure.
Next question. With around 60 million total views in climbing, What's your approach to turning view growth into long-term channel sustainability?
I think that, there are ways to gain subscribers really easily. And I feel like that always never works out in the end. Like, for example, YouTube Shorts is a very quick way to gain subscribers. It's a very quick way to grow your channel. But I notice people who do stuff like that, if they try to upload a long form video, it just never works out. And so I try to actually listen to the people who watch my videos, not only people in the comment section, but mainly from the people who are like consistently watching and like consistently in the streams. I always ask them for feedback. Sometimes I give them Robux for feedback because it honestly does help a lot. Like in one of my more recent videos, I gave 2 people the link to the video early and they gave me their feedback on it, and I changed the video a lot. I think originally the video was supposed to be 12 minutes and it ended up being 13 and a half minutes just based on what they told me to change. So
Oh, wow.
just listening to community, getting feedback, and changing things based on that, I'd say.
So, showing people your video before it's just out in the public for everybody to see. Get some criticism on it before you fully upload it.
I mean, to be honest, that's the only time I've ever done it, and it was a mistake. I accidentally gave them the link, and I just told them, okay, let me know what you think. And they gave me their feedback, and I actually used it, so it was cool.
I'm not
It worked
gonna lie.
out in the end.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing that since the very beginning. I've been asking for, what I can add, what what
Yeah.
kind of edits people like, what to keep, and I think you can definitely grow off of other perspectives.
I think also something that I learned about YouTube, I don't remember, it was a quote from like some big YouTuber, I forgot who said it, but the problem is also that you have to realize a lot of the times, like the viewers don't even know what they want to see. Like I see some of the suggestions that people give me and I'm like, this really wouldn't turn out to be a good video. So I don't really
Right.
take video ideas, but I try to get feedback based on, what parts of the videos people didn't like and what they did enjoy, and then try to emphasize that more, I guess, or try to fix it, I suppose, but not necessarily ideas.
All right. Do you have any plans to collaborate with other Roblox? Do you have any plans to collaborate with other Roblox YouTubers or creators outside of the trading niche?
I mean, to be honest, like the form of videos that I make doesn't really, I feel like collaborations doesn't work really well for what I do. I mean, I would, but I just don't know what I would make. Currently there is one collab that I'm working on. I don't know if you count him as a creator, but I previously made a video with Wow7, the Roblox administrator, and he said that he wants to do another one with me, but kind of in reverse. So he wants to interview me about what I would change with Roblox trading and stuff like that. So that's the only collab that I have pending right now. Besides that, I'm not really sure. I would love to. If anybody wants to collab with me, sure.
I can consider that, a different collab because, you guys can bring up other topics outside of the niche. And also, I feel like that'll be different than most of your content because it'll be from the perspective of, it won't be from your perspective. It'll be from a brand new perspective for the first time.
That's true.
Other than becoming bald, where do you see your channel heading over the next year? Any new directions or exciting projects on the horizon?
That's crazy. Other than becoming bald, yeah. Let's see. Where do I see my channel? Like, hopefully, well, I'm hopefully about to hit 250K soon, so that's gonna be really cool. But yeah, the goal is to get to 300K. If I could hit it before November, I will go bald on my live stream.
I like it, cut G.
Or hopefully I can hit 300K by the end of the year at least.
Yeah, hopefully.
And that's something that if you asked me a month ago, I would have never thought that was possible. But the way that it's moving right now, it could happen. But yeah, I think I'm just consistently trying to improve my videos, trying to improve my editing. I think I have over the past few months. I think my videos have gotten a lot better editing wise, and trying to, I don't know, just change the videos, change the topics, make new things, spend more time per video, I suppose.
Just more effort overall in every
exactly.
direction. Makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Next question. If your channel was a limited item, which one would it be and why?
Oh God, probably like, let me think. I'll say something like super happy face. I feel like that item, like people know it, but the value is always up and down. I feel like my channel is like, there's times where it's doing really well, times where it's doing really bad. And I feel like super happy face is a good comparison.
Yeah, mine's like a tiny tank egg or something.
Tiny tank egg is crazy. Nah, you'll get there, bro. You just gotta be more consistent and upload. Trust.
I mean, I do have literally 4,100 items currently.
Bet.
On a scale of 1 to projected egg with 50 sellers, how stressful is daily content creation?
Let's see. I wouldn't say that it's super stressful. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. Like I'll go right in the middle because I think there's definitely some times where, you know, where the views are down or, you know, whatever is down, not getting a lot of subs, whatever, videos are not doing well. And it gets a little stressful at times, but I'm always just trying to look at the next thing, like what I'm working on next rather than what is happening right now.
Exactly.
Like living in the future, I guess is the way to describe it.
That's great. Absolutely. I mean, I think that's just advice for life in general. Just that you can be upset if things don't work out, but you need to be able to catch up back where you were before that and keep moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I guess another piece of life advice, or more so YouTube advice, is like on YouTube, income is very inconsistent. Like I remember, for example, in January of this year was the most money I had ever made in a month.
Yeah, man.
What do you call it? The Snowflake guys had just released.
Mauricio.
My streams are going crazy. Everything was like popping off.
Man.
Yeah, Mauricio, you already know. And then I think February, like my revenue went down by like 70% or something. And I looked at that and I was like, what? That's crazy. I just always try to save my money and not spend it like, you know, brashly, like being able to save
for next month's
because
rent,
you never know
for next month's food.
Exactly. Like you never know what's going to happen. So especially with YouTube, you always want to make sure that you're not spending all the money that you earn.
Makes sense. On a scale of WessyTrades to HighlyWanted, how goated is Canary's Rule?
Canary's Rule? He's pretty up there, to be honest. Wait, out of the two of us, which one is more goated and which one is less?
Like that's kind of the point. We're both goats, so he's kind of the goat. But
okay, bet. So yeah, he'll be the goat. He'll be right in between.
Yeah, warranted glaze.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
If YouTube removed all of your subs and deleted all of your videos tomorrow, but let you keep one video, which one is surviving the purge? And how would you use it to grow back to where you are?
I mean, I feel like my first impression is to say my most popular video, but honestly, I don't think that I would say that. I feel like my most popular video is like clickbait, so that's probably not a good choice. But honestly, it would probably be one of the videos that I've uploaded in the past like 2-3 months. I think those videos are much better. I would say my 0 to 20 million video that I uploaded. I like that one, but I think there's a lot of problems with it that I would fix now. So if I could recreate it, I probably would. So instead, I'll just stick with the katana video. That video has been popping off recently. It did really well. My best video ever. So I'll stick with that. I think it was edited well. And
for sure.
As of right now, there's nothing I would want to change with it. So I'll stick with that.
How would you use that video to grow back your audience?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm kind of doing that right now. Not growing back, but just continuing the series, making more similar videos because, you know, I got a lot of positive feedback on it and people liked it. And I want to make more videos like that, like, you know, collecting different series and doing different challenges.
Yeah, for sure. Ever since that video came out, I've been seeing people like, you know, come in with ideas that are similar to it in your streams basically every day. So for sure, we definitely want to see more of that.
I'm trying my best. I'm working on one right now where I collected all the noob attacks and noob assists. That video is going to be so long. It is literally going to be the longest video I have ever uploaded. Currently, I'm editing it, and as of right now, it is 25 minutes long. So,
wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see how it does, though. I'm sure your community will watch it all the way through. I'm sure there's going to be people that will support the longer form videos.
Hopefully, yeah, because I think as of right now, the longest video I've ever made was 17 minutes. So that is what, 8 minutes longer. So we'll see how it does, I suppose. I think it's good so far. But there's a lot I need to fix.
I think even if this video, for how long it is, doesn't succeed, I think that you should keep trying out, you know, longer videos up to that length. Because sometimes
there is another one that I'm working on that I think will be also around 20 minutes, but it's just like in the early stages right now where I'm doing a nothing to something challenge, but I've only completed a few trades in it so far. And I think the video is about like 6 or 7 minutes long. 6 or 7 minutes long.
6 or 7 minutes long.
And you know,
okay,
I started with 450 Robux.
No,
I'm at
dude,
like
no. You just no.
What happened?
You said 6, 7. No.
Oh my god, bro, get out of here. Yo, every time I get a comment like that, man. Oh my god. But yeah, so okay, I'll say it's 6 minutes long, not 6, 7. But it's about 6 minutes long right now, and it might be about around 20 when I'm done. I'm not sure.
All right, next question. If someone who makes Roblox trading videos, as someone who makes Roblox trading videos, I get some pretty questionable comments in chat. What's the funniest or weirdest thing a viewer has ever hit you with live? You know, besides the classic sussy Turok moments.
Oh man, there's.
Oh, Highly. What happened?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's fine. We can
Yeah, I
just
got kicked
we can just blur the chat. You said what, Highly?
I got kicked out for idling for 20 minutes. I guess I didn't move at all.
Bro, you gotta click your mouse, man.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought because I'm talking, I'm not idle, but I guess not.
That's weird. I guess that makes sense though, because like, some people live in like loud houses where there's always talking, but
Yeah,
they might not be
makes
there.
sense.
Anyways,
Can you say the question again? I don't remember it.
dude, as someone who makes Roblox trading videos, I get some pretty questionable comments in chat. What's the funniest or weirdest thing a viewer has ever hit you with live? You know, besides the classic sussy Turok moments.
There really might just be too many to pick one. Like the amount of sus comments that I receive is insane. I guess the one that stood out to me most was there's one time where Hazm joined my stream and started saying sus things in the chat, and that was like really weird because I never expected Hazm to do
Yeah,
it.
that's
So
memorable.
probably that.
That would be like if you joined my chat saying some sus stuff.
I'm not sus at all. I would never.
Right,
I'm 0% sus. 0%.
I'm 100%.
Oh, good for you, man. Honestly,
Thanks.
I'm proud of you.
Whoa, that's kind of the point. It's pride, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got
I'm
it.
proud of Turok too. He's very gay.
Yeah, he really is.
But that's okay. You know, we support him.
Of course, 100%.
Anyway, we do not have to include that. Anyways, as you may or may not know, since I've returned to trading, became the owner of Trade Circle, and started a YouTube channel, I've never owned an item above 125k. I currently have a top 4 that combined with Robux totals over 300k. Would you like to be my first item over 250k and my biggest trade to date since I've returned?
What items do I even have? I actually don't even know. What trade could we make?
What trade could we make? Let's do something.
What do I have? You said up to 300k.
Yeah, I'll calc my top 4 of my Robux.
Let's see. What do I have? I have the Demon Shank, Grandma's Lipstick, JJ, Sinister Fedora, Troublemaker. Oh, not Troublemaker. Sorry. So one of those, I guess. One of those 4.
Let me see what
I
I
think
want.
Valk is probably too much.
How good of a deal? What were you saying? Like, you know, what about like a Valk?
I mean, it depends. You know, just send me a trade. We'll figure it out.
How much would you want on Valk from me?
On Valk, I'm pretty sure it gets like 40 or 50k right now. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what is your top 4 equal to? But your Vlad's is on hold.
I have 95k Robux.
Oh my god. Yo, that's crazy. I don't know if I want 95k Robux, but let me see. What is your top 4 equal up to right now? All right, we can make a trade. I don't know about
Let's
Valk though
do-
right now.
What
Do I
about
want that much Robux? Probably not.
what about like Grandma's Lipstick? I see you've owned that for 17 days. That's a little bit too long, don't you think?
Yeah. Send me on that. We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
Gotcha. Let's do this. We can work on a trade for it after the interview. Actually, I'll just send you. We can work
All
on
right, bet.
it.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
And I'll just include it in the video. But second to last question before I let you go. So one of the alts I've been trading on since I came back was actually an old account from 3 years ago, Lowly Unwanted. If you want to see him, I have a picture of a guy who looks just like him. I'll send it in DMs right now. You want to see him? You want to see my Mr. Lowly Unwanted?
Sure. Yeah, go for it. Let's see it. What actually is that?
That's your evil twin, Lowly Unwanted.
No, that's not me. I don't know who this is. This is. Oh God.
I
I'm
mean,
happy
as I
that's
said,
not me.
he's evil, so maybe he's just a little bit, you know, not as focused on Roblox and more focused on taking over the world. That's why you probably don't know him.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I ever want to get to know him either. You could stay wherever he is right now.
No, he's a cool guy, you know. I know him pretty well.
Do you really?
Anyways, the reason I bring it up is because the account that I traded on, Lowly Unwanted, actually got false terminated recently for poison items, and I lost 150k profit recently. I didn't appeal since Roblox's system is so shaky, and I was worried they'd go after my main too, but I was wondering, have you ever dealt with poison items or false terminations yourself? And how do you think traders should best handle that risk?
I have never been terminated for poison items. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I ever have. But I think, yeah, you always just gotta check and be like careful. I need to check more often than I do, but always be careful. Make sure that the items you're getting aren't sus. Even USD bot items sometimes are a little bit, you know, shaky.
Specifically,
But
I would say specifically USD items are more shaky.
then poison items, maybe. I don't know.
I would say that like 95% of USD items are poisoned anyways, because
That's true, yeah.
I mean,
I heard somebody recently got banned for a green whistle wink that was USD bot.
yeah, man.
They got their whole account banned. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Well, actually, I can go back and look at the lowly unwanted because, as you know, as of like 3 months ago, my biggest item was like 10K. Well, you might not know that, but like the biggest item on this account whenever it got terminated was Monster Slayer, and it was 11K wrap. Monster Slayer. I'll show you the items.
And that's the
in
item that you got
DMs.
termed for?
These are the items I got. I don't know what I got termed for, but these are the items I had. Like, you really cannot be too careful.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, these are all small items.
Not much we can do, I guess, but hopefully, you know, they keep focusing on the celeb stuff and not on us.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, last but not least, in the Roblox trading community, people either see you as a GOAT or the villain. Depending on who you ask, how do you personally view your own reputation, and do you lean into it or try to change it?
I mean, for the people who see me as the villain, I honestly, like, I don't know why. I've tried. I've literally went into Rolimons, what is it called, value discussion, and asked people why
that's the worst.
they dislike me. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
no.
a terrible idea, but I did it, and yeah, they didn't have any answers for me, so I don't know. Like, some of the DMs that I received, some of the people in the chat are just insane. I don't know what I did to those people, but you know, I don't know. I don't play into it. I don't really care too much. I usually
doing
just
what
try to
you're
hide them.
Keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Don't let it get to you. All right, man. Thank you so much for sitting down with me, Highly.
Of course. This was a great interview. Hopefully, I gave you the answers that you were looking for.
I think you did pretty good. I think it'll be pretty entertaining, especially with the Canaries rule, the bald question, Turok. I feel like they're entertaining questions, at least. For everybody watching, don't forget to check out their channel and follow along with their latest trades and Roblox adventures. All right, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Peace, bro.